Hello everyone, Nathan here coming at you with a new Facebook Live with a guest, Joey.
Yeah.
One of my friends from the business school in San Francisco here. And she's also a gamer, we're both part of the gaming club. And today I brought her here because I want to talk about another side of the esport and the gaming industry, which is the women's side of it. I had a lot of discussion with I have a class called Corporate Responsibility, and we talked about how a lot of industries are male dominant, and this got me very thinking that at the end of the day, esports and gaming are also an industry, and it's also male dominant. I mean, when we look at competitions, when we look at a lot of stuff, we see male on stage, we see guy streamers being more popular, we see, I mean, all the influencers in esports right now are in majority of male. So you're a girl and you're a gamer. First, can you tell us about your background? Like, who are you?
Okay.
What's your experience with gaming and esports? Just so the audience know you a little bit.
Sure, it's like I've playing games for a long time when I firstly came to here because I'm from China. You know, guys, in China it's like we cannot play games because of parents, family, teachers. We cannot play it. So when we came here, I was like crazy. I can play video games whenever I want. So I usually play like 8 or 10 hours a day. League of Legends, World of Warcraft, World of Tanks, something on the Steam games, whatever. It's so crazy. And that was my first year in the college. I was so nerdy. I'm sorry, so nerdy, and stay at the lodge, or a place.
The campus, yeah.
And then play for like every day to do it. And after that, I feel like maybe why like girls around me, they're having social parties to go to bar, like clubs, and they have like pretty
the more standard average costume
pictures on the Facebook. But for me, I don't have gaming pictures on the Facebook. And it feels like I may have no friends around me. They may feel like I'm a nerd. So at the second time, because I have a friend in like gaming club, so I still play games, but I play at home, not in the school anymore. So I know how to do like schoolwork, but still play games for a long time. But here's that third year, and it's like I recently not really play games because of the final week. However, now it's like I have a few friends. They're like girls, like around campus. They also play games, but now not anymore, and they look pretty. And they're telling me that if they play games, like for example, a girl was playing CS:GO with friends, like Asian friends, and she got bullied. I feel like so surprised that she got bullied.
Okay. So I mean, you told us a lot, and I want to go back into a few things. So first, when you say you played a lot, when you play video games, for your own opinion, do you play like for fun? Do you play with friends? Do you play because you want to be like the best? Like, do you attend tournaments yourself? Like, what is your perspective as a gamer?
Yeah, actually, I play for fun. I'm not playing really good, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like when I was playing game, I felt I'm another person. Into a different world. It's like
I mean, everyone has this different experience about gaming. I also want to go back to what you said was really interesting, and like I'm so glad you said it. And that is that as college students, we have the standard of what a gamer is. I mean, I personally, I'm so into gaming, so I meet a lot of gamer girls and gamer guys, and I feel in the bubble where esports and gaming is very accepted now, but the reality is that when you see in a college like that where people are interested in many things, that gaming has still a very poorly judged image, right?
Yeah, it is.
And you saying that for you as a girl, it's hard to, like, you share a Facebook image about you playing video games or like your video game results and whatever, but it's still like you won't be considered as like, you will still be considered as the nerd, or I mean, like it's like you're not in the standard average girl that would post photos at clubs and stuff, and this is a problem. My question is, do you think this is why we have such a low impact on the female community, on esports, and on gaming because they never got really started despite their interest in the game, because they were maybe like influenced by friends that wanted to go to bars and clubs, like you said, or do you think it's just like something that like the girls are going to come in the esports industry, it just takes more time than guys?
I think it's different because like from China, we have really great esport like industry, and there's a lot of girls are streaming on the website, but mostly they're not playing game because it's fun or it's like playing with friends. They play for like they're pretty, so lots of people will watch it.
Yeah,
it's a gift.
That's
it.
another,
Yeah, but here for girls, I think maybe stereotype. Yeah, maybe girls like they play games. They maybe not like usual. That's the thing. Yeah.
I want to jump on something you said is so like girls they're pretty and they're stream and stuff.
Yeah.
I that's a huge debate that I want to talk, but maybe we're not gonna have enough time. It's how do you feel about that? How do you feel about a girl? Let's call her like whatever. She's attractive. Like she has like good assets as a girl, and she decides to stream and show like some kind of like nudity, like, and she's successful, right? She has like thousands of viewers, thousands of dollars in donations.
She's cute, she's pretty, she has body.
My question is, do you think that she can do whatever like the fuck she wants, basically, or do you think that she is putting the whole community of female gamers in the same bowl, even deeper into the girls are gamers and blah blah blah? The girl streamer stereotypes of like the big boobs, whatever, like the nudity and stuff. I don't know. If you had a successful streamer sitting on this chair, what would you tell her?
Okay, let's say that. For example, if you play League of Legends, right? For example, there's a really cute girl who is like maybe with big boobs, and she's bronze 5. Okay, and then here we have a challenger 1 girl with really like nerdy and with like glasses. Which one will you like to pick to play with? The pretty girl. Really short range.
I mean, yeah.
Right?
I don't consume like, guys. I don't consume.
Okay.
I don't consume streams with like nudity. I understand.
Come on.
No.
I know you're gonna pick the pretty
girl.
Right?
The reality is, I understand why it's successful. I understand. Like when you see the average consumer of like Twitch streamers, you understand that it goes into a stereotype image of the guy watching people playing video games, and like every guy, when you go on 9gag, when you go on Facebook, when you go on Twitter, and you have like a hot girl popping on your screen, you know you're gonna stop at least 1 second or 2, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that I'm not a consumer. I understand why people do that.
Okay, you're not a consumer.
But no, I'm not a consumer, guys. Okay. Because no. I mean, I watched to see what was going on. I mean, you see them with 10,000 viewers sometimes. It's insane.
Yeah, it is.
So, but I feel like it was a debate that was happening with Sky Williams and a girl streamer called Casey Tron. So those are League of Legends content creators, if you don't know. And there was this whole debate about Sky Williams saying to Casey Tron that, well, okay, you're successful, congrats. You're obviously like a hotter chick, but think about the impact you're having in the community. Like you're literally telling people to give you money so you can do like squats live, you can do like stuff like that are sexy. But he was raising an amazing point saying that, okay, you're making money, okay, whatever, you can buy a Christmas gift for your parents, whatever. But think about the impact you're doing on having those girls that you're telling, like the girl that is nerdy, that is challenger 1, that's not going to be successful. And I think this is like pushing back the problem of having girl into esports. I think that a lot of industries have a lack of female presence for X, Y, Z reason, but esport is it's a problem that is easily targeted. Like we know what's the problem, right? We know that girls are uncomfortable pursuing a gaming career, I feel. Rather it's because we're talking gaming, but it could be in esports as you want to be a professional gamer, but it's also as a professional streamer. Because right now, if you want to be a successful female streamer, I feel like it goes down to a very few options. Right now, if you see Twitch, the most successful girl streamers would be people with like exposure of skins and all that stuff. It would be sexy for a younger audience. But we have yet to see a girl that is like amazing at League of Legends and that has like 10,000 viewers, like a Björkstern or like a Wild Turtle or TSM people, Immortals, whatever. So how do you think we can fix that? Like, how do you think we can move forward and try to have a positive impact in the female community in gaming and stuff? Like, how would you fix the issue?
I don't know exactly, because I think those like pretty streamers, they're currently using the gaming industry to make their own money. But actually, I don't know how to fix this. Actually, it's pretty hard.
Interesting. Yeah, I know that Twitch doesn't know how to fix it too. Like because technically they're not breaking any rules. technically donation is something that is accepted in the community.
Actually, those streamers are bringing money to Twitch. So Twitch,
yeah, exactly. And they're bringing people to Twitch. I haven't thought of this side.
Money.
It's hard. I think like it's gonna be hard, and I feel like we are yet to see a girl that would be the representation of a female community, and that would empower women to pursue career in gaming. We have yet to see an influencer like that. I think this is really crucial. Maybe you can become the one that the female community needs. But I feel like once we have this female, maybe there's one already that I don't know.
Why do you want a female like?
Because it all started with the corporate responsibility class that I have, and we had basically a TED talk from Miss Sandberg, I think, something like that. And she was talking about how she's a female. She is a COO of Facebook, so she's very like high paid, high ranked, like high class people.
Okay.
A very successful woman, write tons of best selling books, and she was talking about why women are being dominated in many industries, right? Okay. And instead of taking the angle of okay, it's because of men, it's because of this, it's because of that, she's taking the angle of women are being dominated because of women, because of the mindset they have about, because of the way they do things, about the way they handle stuff. And I advise you to watch this TED Talk that actually blew my mind, because it's taking it's taking a problem that exists since like a lot, right? Like, I mean, women had the right of, like, women didn't even have the right of vote 100 years ago in America.
Okay. But now here's even the president, candidate.
Yeah, like Hillary was about to be president, of course. So like everything, of course, everything changed. But I'm saying that we build up to such a dominant male industry that I think we can have an impact because esports is very new.
Yeah,
esports is very new. Gaming is blowing up, and it's never been as big as it is today. And I think that if we don't do the same mistake as other industry that had done, and they build up mistakes over and over, which is getting hard to fix. Maybe esports can do something right now to get things fixed, and that so we can have like a very mixed industry with like women players, influencers, streamers, male streamers, players, influencers, all that stuff.
So which girl exactly you're gonna choose? Pretty girl?
I'm not the one choosing. I'm not the one to choose. I'm not the one to choose. But I feel like we're waiting to. Because I feel like girls are, like from my perspective, I feel they're empowered by other girls that inspire them, motivate them. Like Hillary was an example.
Beyonce,
everyone, like Beyonce, even the Kardashians. Like it's something that a lot of girls look up to, and they learn from them, and they do this and they do that. And I feel like if we had not the Kardashian, maybe the Beyonce or the Hillary of esports.
Okay, so you want Hillary to play esports? Seriously?
No. Maybe the Hillary of esports.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't want Hillary to play esports. I mean, she can play. She can play.
It'll be so
but
horrible.
I'm pretty sure she has other stuff to deal with.
No way.
So, I mean, yeah, I've yet to see a girl that would be the influencer and the girl that would bring and break through and inspire girls to pursue their career.
That's a pretty good idea,
and their dream. I mean, it's my perspective. You had yours. If you guys have anything to add to this conversation, please do in the comment below, wherever you see this, on YouTube or whatever. Thank you so much for your time, Joey.
You're welcome.
I hope we can do this again. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next live. Cheers. Bye-bye.